Today's question is, why do we have so many religions and why all their deities still are believed nowadays? Well, this is a good question and profound observations we may do. Man, in all living times, has been proud of his imagination. His prodigious mind has created, through the centuries, images of dream or sorrow, paradise and hell. That is why we could receive as humanity so many religious deities and a fulfilled hall of sacred images in all parts of earth. In short, we can say that we have always had, in all cultures, good storytellers. So considering most of humanity as children who needed a good bedtime story, human leaders in all times have manipulated the human mind, inducing people to think exactly what they want. Nowadays, it is no different. Looking a little at the Western people, we can say that the ordinary man has suppressed God from his life and all deities, but he has chosen to put in their place material things to honor, which come with power, money, and pleasure. Man truly thinks that he got, as a member of the rational and intellectual society, a liberation from obscurity, of karma and dharma, heaven and hell. However, what man believes and lives in his own life is a completely illusion. Only paying attention to his heart, man will have a notion that he is really missing something. Real human life requires commitment and responsibilities, the control of the mind, of the body, and of the actions in the world, because we are not alone. Man may think that he's able to continue acting in the world without being responsible for his acts, ignoring the unity of the universe. But there is nothing, no human action, feeling, or thought that can remain aloof from the divine justice, which governs universal life, real life. So we must ask ourselves, which is better? Illusory religions that come with all these deities, or no religion at all? That is a good question, even better than the first one. Only by true freedom of spirit, by the empowerment of his soul, by looking at his divine being, will man gain spiritual freedom and achieve reality. And for the purpose of this end, man needs to be free from all the expectations that society has on him at all levels, institutions, religions, and family, because until that time, he will be being guided as he was as a child by his parents. So, as I said, for spiritual freedom, the present state of the human mind must end. Until then, we will be divided as humanity between two sides, those who are religious and those who are not. Only by the unity of thoughts, when man realizes who he really is by his own will he be able to curb the ego orientation and become a truly divine being, a state that integrates body, soul, and spirit into one. From your friend, K. Don't try to understand the world. It won't be worth it. Focus on yourself. If you know yourself in deeply, awareness about all things will come to you as you wish. So, do not waste your precious time looking for answers, searching for the truth about all man-made things. They are not God's creation, and all mystification will, at some point, disappear. The best you can do at this time in the present human life is to pay attention to yourself and love yourself. Then you will begin to shine with your own light. The next step is to love and enlighten your human brothers and then the world. This is the point. You don't need to waste your precious time looking for the truth. It will come to you naturally at the correct time. To gain your own wisdom, which comes with realization, you must be the best you can be for yourself and look at yourself with the eyes of the Holy Spirit who lives in all of God's creation. Then you will see the truth with your own perspective, because all the information of this world and the whole universe is held in the cosmic record, which comes from the source of all wisdom, which is God. I hope you will be free, happy, and let your soul be what you were designed to be, one with the Holy Spirit who lives in you. Stay awake. K. What are the differences between me and you? You and I are made of the same substance, love of God. Moreover, we can say that all of God's creations are unique for one reason. Each has its own experiences in the manifestation of life. That's why you and I are the same in essence, but different in how we act in the world. Thus, every creation of God will be defined by your actions, which will also define your destiny. All the memories of one's life are part of one's own history. So if no one can be the same as another, we can say that there is a path designed for each child of God. And we can also state that each path is formed day by day, life after life, and will be straight or winding, long or short, because of the choices we make by free will. What I want to tell you is that it is not possible in God's creation for two souls to have the same story and destiny. However, even though we know that everyone is unique by their actions, at the same time, there is a single energy that defines us, and this energy sustains the whole manifestation, giving everything we need. That is the beauty of human imperfection, acting within a perfect body, soul, and spirit, until man realizes that he can be perfect. But what must man do to realize himself and begin to be divine perfection in manifestation? For this purpose, man must forget all his needs, pleasures, and desires, and let the One, the Divine, act using his mind, a process that will enable him to create in himself a strong faith and gratitude to the Divine Father. Life can be easy and simple as we believe in the strength, the power of the universe and its laws. Take it easy, smile, and be grateful for all the knowledge you already have. This will help you to follow the path of light and see the beauty of the divine real world. With love. K. Humanity has a gift, and that gift is life. Human beings have lived in this world for thousands of years, in the darkness of their souls, not knowing where they should go, without a point to reach or a goal to achieve. This human behavior must end. So what I'm saying is that humanity needs to know what life is and its purpose. And by knowing the true meaning of life as a gift from God, man must begin to seek the fulfillment of his soul. That is why I'm here, to help man achieve his self-realization. I wrote many books during my life and spread my knowledge in many lectures and seminars. At that time, I could help those who started to seek their spiritual freedom by trying to do the right thing at the right time, or we can say, choosing the right performance in the world. Now, after some time, I am again following my duty as a conscientious man who knows that all his knowledge comes from the Divine Father, to do the same work and to continue spreading as many words as I can using your goodwill. I am your friend, and together we can start a real awakening of humanity, and perhaps we can install a new point of view in the human mind of modern society, which does not hear and cannot yet see the beauty of infinite life. Be awake and stay in the light. From your teacher, K.